A white professor stumbles upon Thomas, a black lab cleaner, reading a medical book, and after a test, realizes that he is gifted. The next day, Thomas was promoted to laboratory assistant. The young man who had dreamed of becoming a doctor since childhood and saved up for school by working as a carpenter, finally embarked on the path of medicine. At a time when it was almost impossible for a black man to become a doctor, Thomas suffered from discrimination. When he entered the medical school, he was blocked by the security guards and could only enter through the back door, and was also mistaken for a servant by the white supervisor. But with his excellent medical knowledge, he was able to quickly calculate the amount of anesthetic to be used on a patient and proved himself with his strength. Professor Thomas is given the task of conquering the congenital heart disease blue baby. During the experiment, Thomas makes his own tools and ventilator and successfully completes a key operation on a puppy. Although he was scolded by the professor for misunderstanding and unfair salary treatment during the period, his love for medicine and the professor's sincere retention made him return again and again. As they prepare to perform the first human heart surgery, Thomas is barred from participating due to the color of his skin. On the day of the surgery, the professor argued strongly for him to stay. When the patient's blood pressure plummets during the operation, Thomas calmly guides him and helps the professor to complete the surgery. However, after the operation, he was ignored because of his skin color and his work was not recognized. He was disheartened and chose to become a salesman. His wife's encouragement led Thomas to return to medical school. Over the next 20 years, he trained many outstanding surgeons. In 1976, Hopkins awarded Thomas an honorary doctorate and painted his portrait to hang side by side with the professor's, a moment that brought tears to Thomas's eyes, as his perseverance and talent were finally given the respect they deserved.